Check it. Stop enabling the narcissistic person. And let me tell you why, and then I'm going to tell you why you are enabling them. Stop bailing these narcissistic people out of jail. It's just like if you go to jail and bond your narcissistic person out of physical jail, and then once they get out of jail, they'll sit around for about an hour or two, then they're going to call up all their friends and whatever, then bang, bang, boom, boom, and then they're back on the streets again. Then they're going to do the same thing again. Then you're going to have to go around to the jailhouse again, get another bail bondsman, and then sometimes they just jump bail and they don't even return, and then you have to pay the consequences of them escaping or get on the run, and the bail bondsman is looking for them, or they're going to take whatever you put up for them. You're bailing a toxic person out of jail. Ask me. I did it with my son many, many times. End up looking like a fool at the end. Not a man. He was a young teenager at 19. But I enabled him because I've seen nothing but love for my son. But I overlooked and didn't understand the spiritual side of my son, that he's been gotten by darkness. I didn't see that. So that's how I got fooled, by giving my heart to darkness, but couldn't see the spiritual side of the principalities, but only could see that innocent child that I have to protect because I was a scorned kid. And I wanted to support, because support is priceless. Don't let nobody ever tell you that. Your support in any toxic, unhealed, do not want to go get help type of man or woman, your support is priceless, because that's something they never, ever had in their whole entire lives. And I can tell you that because I was a scorned kid myself. So support is a biggie for them. So don't get yourself twisted over their twisted mindsets. So you have to work on it. I look at a lot of channels now. I been learning off of Leon R. Walker Jr. as well. He taught me extremely a lot in terms wise. I knew the spirits, but he taught me the terms like the breadcrumbing and da-da-da. So, you know, he knocked it all down and he explained a lot of things, because I'm a person that you have to actually break it down to me. I can look at videos all day, but I have to take tons of them to understand, because I need that. It's a certain type of way you have to explain. Like, you really have to be really simple and plain with me. I don't like all those big giant words. You don't have to be extra with me. I just need it just simple and plain. And Leon did that. So if y'all follow him, and I know y'all do, because if y'all see me, he's the reason why I'm shooting up through the sky. You know, he got sent. So I'm shooting up through the sky due to him sharing me on his page. So if y'all don't believe that he's a changed man, then I'm sorry. He is a changed man. I mean, but everybody, you know, still got things to work on. I still got things to work on. I'm a scorned kid, but I turn out to be empathetic. I'm a super empath, chosen one. So, you know, I got a lot of gifts behind me. So I got a lot of crowns. But I need y'all for real, on some really real stuff. I need y'all to stop enabling these narcissistic men and women. I need you to stop binding them out of jail. And I'm going to work on it. And hopefully, let's keep our hands crossed, prayers, that next week I will be able, and my computer's sitting right over there, but I got up tonight, it's late, I get up late at night, and this is where I get a lot of my downloads is at night. And I said, I'm going to jump on here, I start going to the bathroom, doing myself up, brushing my teeth like I'm really in front of an audience, speaking my breath. Y'all gonna smell my breath, but I'm just particular about, because I could have lost a lot of stuff through all the storms. When I tell you, God let me move a lot of mountains. I moved a lot of mountains, from narcissistic dysfunctional families to narcissistic kids to narcissistic relationships to narcissistic co-workingships to a lot of losses. I had a lot of losses in life. When I tell you that I had a lot of losses, all these terms I learned: rejection, breadcrumbing, ghosting, 2 weeks texting, Narcs don't fall in love. That's a lie. That is a whole big lie. I don't know who came up with that that term. I don't even know where y'all even got in y'all heads that narcissistic, unhealed, toxic, uncircumcised man or woman don't love y'all. I don't know whoever came up with that idea or whoever even spread that rumor, but we're gonna leave that alone. But let me tell you, that's why a majority of, and I'm not being mean, but I'm being very blunt, and that's just what I can be. That's just who I am. That's why it's a lot of people in the graveyards, because they did not understand the heart of that narcissistic man or woman, because they are very sensitive. They are really looking for mommy or daddy. They're really looking for comfort, because they really don't want to open up that lid on those suppressed feelings, because honey, those suppressed feelings can get overwhelming. I dealt with it. That's why I'm a super empath. I know the pain, and I know how hard it is to deal with the pain in your soul. And the pain in your soul is no joke. It is no joke, and y'all know it. That's why y'all looking for channels that y'all can resonate with. Y'all gonna resonate with me, because we're gonna keep it fun, we're gonna keep it serious, and it's gonna be about business. I don't do pleasure, but only people that have access to me, and it's only about 3 people in my circle that have access to me. That's it. The year 2023 and a little bit of 2024, I had to just cut and chop and chop and cut, because you have to make people earn their trust. You just don't open up trust. You just don't open up your heart to any and everybody. And I see that y'all are still vulnerable from childhood. We can see what y'all going through. We are chosen children. We spiritually see. So, you know, even though y'all think that the physical world is more powerful than the spiritual world, it's not. The spiritual world is more powerful than the physical world. It's just that we all got to die, and we all got to get off of earth some type of way. But the spiritual world is more powerful than, the spiritual world is more powerful than this physical world. So we can see both sides. So we can see if you're honest. We can see if you're telling the truth. We can see, and people get scared of us. I don't know why. We are very down to earth. If you don't believe me, you can ask Leon. I'm very down to earth. I love to have fun. But if, darkness occur, you got to go ahead and handle that. And I notice y'all don't handle it. Y'all just leave doors open, wide open, so the disabler can come in, and you can enable the disabler, and then the disabler gonna make you feel like the disabler, and they gonna be the enabler, and then there y'all gonna be going on channels looking for it and starting rumors and crying and lying, and they got you. Of course they got you, because you blind. You can't see the truth. You can't see beyond the veil. So, of course, we all got before we could. The chosen ones sure got before we could see beyond the veil. And the way we got wasn't a pleasant God. Them demons really did a number through family members and, friends and co-workers. Betrayal hit really hard with chosen ones. And we didn't know we were chosen. A lot of us didn't know. I know I definitely didn't know. I didn't know God. I didn't know Jesus. I mean, I heard of it, but I wasn't, my ears wasn't tuned into it, because I'm like, man, is anybody else going through all these tragedies or these traumas or these, heartbreaks like this? But now I understand the reason why I had to go through what I went through, and just by losing a daughter in December is, man, listen, mothers, the mothers that have daughters that passed away way before my daughter did, and y'all had kids. Let me tell y'all, if y'all had to take care of your daughter children, let me tell you, mother, something. Y'all better go ahead and give y'all about 10 crowns on top of your head, and you better not even have your head down at all. Because on a depression of losing your child, plus taking care of your daughter kids, not counting how many, honey, you are a soldier. You are a warrior in my eyes, if you're doing it the right way. Now, if you're doing it and you're complaining about it, guess what? You're not a warrior. You're actually a little you're a little sook. You're a little wimp. You're a little punk. You're a little two-faced. So you're in a category with darkness. I can't rock with you. But if you're a mother that really just pouring your heart into your daughter kids because you wish your daughter was there, I applaud you. put 10 crowns on top of your head quick. Do you understand? But I need y'all to get attention because, like I said, it ain't no holding punches anymore. I'm coming and we're going to get over how to not give in and how to not get so easily attached to a narcissistic soul. So when they do discard you, when they do, walk out for a moment and enter back in, because it's not a discard, so I don't even know where they come from either. But we're gonna straighten up some of these terms, because some of these terms is not matching the actual action of that person. It's giving that narcissistic person more power than they deserve. You get what I'm saying? Because they do not discard by any means. Nah. So y'all giving the narcissistic, and I see that y'all giving the narcissistic too much. That's why their egos cannot be deflated, because you're saying that they're discarding you and they're not. They're just revolving doors. They're leaving you for a moment. They get back at you. But you sitting there crying and moping and howling and screaming and shouting when you should have had a plan B and C way before they even came in your life. Because I'm quite sure they ain't your first rodeo of them type of actions. Because if it wasn't, you would have never fell for it. You would have instantly been like, if you was healed, you would instantly been like, I already know that right there. No. I can go in relationships 10 years in, break it. Don't look back. Get in my little booth that the Heavenly Father put me in, and I start being a warrior and start healing. I'm very dangerous, but I don't want to be dangerous. I want to be loving. Super empaths are very dangerous people, but we're very loving people. We just don't like darkness. So we're going to help y'all that's very vulnerable towards the narcissistic person, because the narcissistic person is very vulnerable to you. They're the ones hurting, and we got to get them right because they're clinging with us. I love y'all, okay? Be nice. We got you.